Welcome back, folks. Coming up on 11:30, the guy on your screen once jailed in Russia, Trevor Reed, injured fighting against Russian forces in Ukraine. New details on his recovery. Welcome back. I'm Tashara Parker. Thanks for joining us. ABC News has learned Granbury's own Trevor Reed is alert and recovering today in a hospital at a military base in Germany. Win reports.
Trevor Reed, the former U.S. Marine released last year in a prisoner swap with Moscow for a Russian drug trafficker, returned overseas, this time to fight against Russian forces in Ukraine. But while risking his life on the battlefield, Reed was injured by a suspected landmine blast. A source says he's now alert and recovering, though the extent of his injuries is not immediately clear.
We know that he has gone over there and appears to have volunteered to try and fight against this regime that held him hostage for nearly 3 years.
Reed now receiving treatment at Landstuhl, an American military hospital in Germany. U.S. officials stressing he was in Ukraine as a private citizen.
Mr. Reed was not engaged in any activities on behalf of the U.S. government.
The U.S. says Reed was wrongfully detained in Russia in 2019 and was handed an unusually lengthy 9-year sentence on charges of assault. Reed's released last April, part of a prisoner swap negotiated between the Kremlin and the White House. Russian state TV showing the swap on a tarmac in Turkey, Reed walking past a Russian convicted of drug smuggling, later sitting down with ABC News.
I thought that that was wrong, that they got me out and not Paul.
Former Marine Paul Whelan and Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich, both considered wrongfully detained by Russia. Some questioning whether Reed's actions may complicate efforts to free them.
This case is completely separate. They're not the same, and they're treated entirely differently.
State Department officials say Reed's case underscores why they've repeatedly warned Americans not to travel to Russia or Ukraine, especially to fight. Reed's family has yet to comment. Win, ABC News, Washington.